Hey Maicurlies, I hope all is well. Today I have another DIY video for you, and it's going to be my updated protein deep condition. And I already have an older version of my protein DC that I used to use on my hair, and I sort of revamped it, and I've been doing that with all of the products that I mix for my hair. I've revamped all of them, and today I'll be showing you how I make my protein and strengthening fortifying DC. And I'll show you the how-to part in the second bit of this. I just wanted to sort of highlight 3 points before I get into how I make it. The first thing I want to mention is that it is a protein deep condition. So in case you have protein sensitive hair, you might want to sort of be really careful if you're going to use this, because it is quite strong. You might just want to start off with just one of the protein ingredients that I use instead of going for the full-fledged recipe, because like I mentioned, it is a strong protein DC, so your hair might not respond well to it. The second thing I want to mention is that I do use gelatin in my mix, and if you are a vegan or a vegetarian and you sort of, like to make sure that you're not using any sort of animal products or anything like that on your hair in your routine, then you might want to sort of skip the gelatin part of the mix. It does consist of animal parts, so that's why I'm saying in case you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you might not want to include gelatin. Gelatin is actually used in food, so you can find it in jello, you can find it in desserts like panna cotta. I am the biggest fan of panna cotta, so I have no issues with applying it on my hair, but I do want to mention, in case you are vegetarian or vegan, then you might not want to use gelatin. And the last thing I want to mention is that no matter what type of protein deep condition you're using, you always want to follow up with a moisturizing deep condition, and that is no exception with this. Like I mentioned, it's a strong protein DC, so you always want to follow up with a moisturizing DC afterwards to rebalance your hair out, so that you're not having too much protein on your hair, because if you have too much protein in your hair and you haven't balanced it out, it can cause breakage, because it sort of makes the hair super strong, and the flexibility in the hair strands need to be rebalanced, and you do that by using a moisturizing deep condition afterwards, so that the elasticity of the hair is back to normal. Okay, so that is it. Those are the 3 points I wanted to mention, and I'll be showing you how I make my protein and fortifying strengthening DC next.